Welcome. The purpose of this video is to show you how to compress your own video down to a targeted file size using Handbrake. Setting a target file size is no longer an option in current versions of Handbrake. So, our first step will be to download an older version of Handbrake that still incorporates the target file size feature. Go to handbrake.fr in your internet browser. Next, click on Downloads. Here, you can download current versions of Handbrake. Again, we want to use an older version, so under Archive, click on Old Releases. We want Handbrake version 9.5. There are downloads available for Mac and Windows users. Windows users should select this download. Since we're using a Mac for this tutorial, this is the download we want. Once you have Handbrake downloaded, you're ready to open the application and load the video you want to use. When Handbrake opens, it automatically prompts you to select the video you want to compress. Locate the file you want to use and click Open to load it into Handbrake. Handbrake calls this the source. Under Destination is where you can decide what the new compressed video file will be called and where it will be saved. Now, let's move on to Output settings. Next to Format, you can decide on the video file format for your compressed video. Handbrake is capable of creating MP4 and MKV files. Because MP4 files are generally more compatible with uploading services, we're going to keep this file type. Moving on to the video settings, H.264 is a good standard for video codec, and we want to keep our frame rate at same as source. Next to Quality is where you can set the target file size you want your compressed video to end up being. The target file size is not exact, so if it is required that your video be under a certain file size, then you should set your target file size significantly below that requirement. For example, if you are submitting a video online and it is required that the file you upload is under 100 megabytes, set your target file size to 90. That way, if it ends up going over the target size, the compressed video will still meet the requirement. Now you're ready to let Handbrake start the compression process. Simply click on the Start button in the upper left. Handbrake is now finished compressing our video. We set the target file size at 90 in order to ensure that our compressed file size would remain under 100 megabytes. As you can see, the compression did go over our selected target file size, but because we entered a target file size that was significantly lower than our suggested requirement, our compressed video was able to stay under 100 megabytes in size. And that is how you compress a video to a targeted file size using Handbrake. Thank you for watching.